Queen Anne Boleyn was one of the most remarkable women of her time. With each day that passed, she left a legacy of empowerment, innovation, and progress that continue to influence the world today. Her life story is inspiring, full of courage and determination in the face of adversity. She was born in poverty, but rose to power through sheer force of will and an undeniable talent for leadership. Through her reign as queen, she enacted sweeping changes meant to protect and empower her people. She drafted revolutionary laws that improved quality of life for all her subjects. Her legacy is one of progress. Her reforms have been echoed across the world for centuries. In this article, we'll dive into the inspiring story behind Queen Anne Boleyn, a woman who pushed boundaries to leave a lasting mark on history. The enduring legacy of Queen Anne. The reign of Queen Anne Boleyn was remarkable. It marked a new era of empowerment, innovation, and progress that would later be known as the Golden Age of her country. Not only did she make great strides in creating better economic opportunities for her people, but she also realized her vision to make her country a leader in scientific advancement and technological innovation. Queen Anne Boleyn's legacy is still felt today. Through her actions, she encouraged open-mindedness and showed her people that progress was possible. She was a firm believer in equality for all citizens, regardless of gender, religion, or class. And by extending rights to minorities, such as Jews and women, she presented an example to the world that even those with the least power could have representation and be heard. These values remain relevant today, inspiring positive change and progress no matter one's background or circumstance. Her impact on the British East India Company. Queen Anne Boleyn was instrumental in leading the British East India Company to its prominence as a major trading partner with India. She transformed the company into an active, efficient enterprise focused on acquiring trade surplus and expanding wealth. The Queen achieved this transformation by instituting several major policy changes. She implemented aggressive taxation policies, which allowed the company to earn more money. She encouraged individuals to invest in the company, which increased capital and drove growth of enterprise. She revamped the corporate structure, creating a more efficient hierarchy that allowed for better decision-making and response time. She invested heavily in infrastructure and communications, improving transportation and communication services within India, which further increased trade profit margins. Her reign of empowerment, innovation, and progress ultimately allowed the British East India Company to become a powerful global presence in world trade. The expansion of trade and diplomacy. Queen Anne Boleyn was a strong advocate for the expansion of trade and diplomacy. During her reign, she oversaw the negotiation of several treaties with foreign powers, which allowed her to expand Angtana's trade network and open up new markets for its goods and services. This enabled rich economic growth, which in turn led to an increase in wealth and power for Angtana. Queen Anne also established diplomatic relations with other nations, which helped to foster better cooperation between Angtana and its neighbors. This in turn led to greater stability in the region, as countries were more likely to work together peaceably rather than resorting to violence or war. In addition, Queen Anne made sure Angtana had access to the latest technology from around the world by investing heavily in science and research. Through this investment, she was able to keep Angtana at the forefront of technological innovation while also ensuring that it did not fall behind other countries. This enabled Angtana to remain competitive on both a regional and a global level during her reign. Encouragement of science and exploration. During her reign, Queen Anne Boleyn encouraged exploration and scientific progress in technology. She set up scholarships to send talented students abroad to study in the best academies and aboard ships to explore the seas. In addition, she sponsored large-scale scientific experiments, such as a transcontinental balloon flight. These activities all served to expand technology's knowledge of the world around them and laid the groundwork for subsequent generations of innovators in the kingdom. The Queen also recognized the growing importance of technology and established a number of technological academies throughout the kingdom dedicated to research and development. These academies, which focused on mathematics, natural sciences, engineering, and medicine, allowed for rapid advances in various fields that enabled Technalia to maintain its standing as a major player in international affairs. The Queen even took it upon herself to explore some of these areas personally, which inspired many citizens of Technalia to strive for excellence in their fields. Reforming social welfare policies. Queen Anne Boleyn was an ambitious leader who understood the power of social reform and used this to benefit her people and further progress in the kingdom. She worked diligently to reform the social welfare policies of her kingdom, which included raising taxes for wealthy citizens and reducing taxes for low-income families. With this new revenue, Queen Anne Boleyn was able to create more public works projects, expand government assistance programs, improve education access and quality, increase employment opportunities. These measures allowed all citizens to benefit from the same public resources, regardless of their economic or political standing. Queen Anne also created a comprehensive healthcare program that made it easier for citizens to access medical care. This helped reduce overall costs since preventative care became more affordable. Ultimately, Queen Anne Boleyn's reforms were incredibly beneficial for all citizens in her kingdom and enabled progress throughout the region. Everyone felt secure knowing that they had access to basic human needs thanks to her dedication and willingness to advocate for change. Her role in advancing education. Queen Anne Boleyn was also a great advocate for education. During her reign, she implemented several initiatives to improve the country's educational system. These included establishing a national curriculum and standardizing teacher qualifications, raising literacy rates by introducing mandatory public schooling for all children ages 6 through 16, creating an independent school system to ensure quality education for all students, investing in educational resources, including books, libraries, and teachers, establishing scholarships for high-achieving students. These initiatives were effective in improving the country's educational system and increasing literacy rates. Students also benefited from improved access to higher education, which provided them with more opportunities to pursue successful careers. Queen Anne Boleyn's efforts paid off. Her reign is remembered as a time of progress in terms of educational advancements and increased access to education for all citizens of her kingdom. Conclusion. Queen Anne Boleyn was a remarkable figure in the history of England, and she was a key actor in the progress and innovation. She was a true leader, a woman of her time, who made real changes and empowered her people. With her intelligence, creativity, and determination, Queen Anne stood out from the crowd in many ways, and she inspired a generation of women after her. Her accomplishments, like the founding of hospitals, universities, and cultural hives, demonstrate her commitment to improving the lives of those around her. Queen Anne Boleyn left an everlasting legacy, one that was still seen throughout England centuries later. Her reign of empowerment, innovation, and progress will be remembered throughout history as a testament to her greatness and her dedication to her people. I hope you will enjoy the video. Please like and share the video and subscribe our channel for more videos. Thanks.